This topic is distinguishing between the area and circumference of a circle. First example, the figure below shows a circular mirror. It gives its diameter of 34 centimeters. Problem A says use a calculator to find the circumference and the area of the mirror. Use 3.14 for pi. And circumference equals pi times the diameter. So we're going to do 3.14 times the given diameter of 34. It says use a calculator, but I'm not going to use a calculator. I'm just going to go ahead and multiply this out. 16, 5, 12, 12, 4, 9, adding it all up. And we have two digits after the decimal point. So I have a circumference of 106.76 centimeters. Area is equal to pi times the radius squared. So the first thing we need to do is find the radius. The radius is half the diameter, so that's going to be 17. And then we're going to multiply that by pi, and that will give us our area. I'm going to go ahead and do 17 squared, 17 times 17. Adding all this up, I have 289. Now I need to do pi times 289, and this is where you'll really want to use a calculator if you have one available. 36, 9, 12, 28, 32, 8 and 11, 25. We have 8, 2, 6. Hopefully I'm not making any calculation errors here. It's really easy once you start getting in these more complicated multiplication problems. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and two digits. So I have an area of 907.46, and this is square centimeters because it's area. Now problem B says the mirror's glass will be replaced. Which measure would you use to find the amount of glass needed? The amount of glass is what the space that the mirror takes up, and the space that the mirror takes up is its area. A silver wire will be placed around the mirror. Which measure would be used to find the amount of wire needed? So the silver wire is going to go around the mirror. Distance around is circumference. One more example. The figure below shows a circular park. Its radius is 28 yards. So same thing, we're going to find its area and circumference. This one wants the area first, which is pi times the radius squared. We know the radius is 28, and we just need to multiply 28 squared times pi. I'm going to find out 28 times 28 first. 64, 16 and 6 is 22, 16, 5. So 487, 784. And now I'm going to multiply that by pi. Again, use a calculator if it's available. I don't have one available right now, so I'm going to go ahead and work this out by hand. 32, 11, 25, 28, 7 and 2 is 9, and then 21. Hopefully I'm not, again, making any calculation errors. 8, 2, and 1 is 11, 10, 16, 2, 3, 4, running out of space here, and I have two digits behind the decimal point. So I have an area of 2,461.76 square yards. Circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. We know what pi is. The diameter is twice the radius, so 28 times 2, which is 56. So now I'm going to multiply it out. 3.14 times 56. 24, 8, 18, 20, 5, 6, 7, and 15. 4, 8, 15, 6, 7, and 1. Two digits. So I have a circumference of 175.84 yards. Part B says a rope will be placed around the park. Which one shows the amount of rope needed? Again, it's going around the park. That is circumference. And the last part says the park will be covered by artificial turf. It's covered. That's the amount of space it's taking up, which is area.